Hey everyone, so here I am on East 23rd over by 2nd Ave, and I'm about to be going into the Midtown Republican Club here in Manhattan, and it should be a great event. Going to be a couple of candidates speaking tonight, and it's interesting because, of course, the mainstream news media wants you to think they don't exist, which is definitely why I'm going to be covering this, so that you know what's going on. We try our best, and of course this is only possible because of your like, your share, and of course your subscription. And to my Patreon supporters, I thank you very much for making this possible. We're going to try and get as many candidates and their voices available to you, so you know who you're going to be voting for in this election year.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
Very good.
Thank you for coming out. I started with Denise just a month ago, and we had a room maybe a quarter the size, and now a month later, it's amazing. What we have, like about 40, 50 people here or more? It's amazing. It's amazing. So give yourselves all a round of applause here. All right. So, good evening, everybody. I want to thank everyone for being here today. For those that don't know, my name is Jason Murillo, and I'm running to represent District 2 in the New York City Council.
Thank you.
Excuse me, miss.
I'm not just running for office. I'm running for each and every one of you in this room. For every New Yorker, no matter your background, your income, or your political beliefs. Because the challenges we face don't ask who we voted for. They don't check party affiliations before deciding who gets pushed out their homes. Who struggles to pay rent, who can't afford basic necessities. I am here today because our city is in crisis. And District 2 deserves leadership that fights for all of us. We need urgent action on housing, starting with a public housing state of emergency, with a rent freeze and an end of unjust Rat Pack evictions. We must bring tenants, not just developers, to the table and force real negotiations that put people before politics, people before profits, and community before politics. But my vision goes beyond housing. It's about safe streets, thriving local businesses, fully funded schools, and services that work for every resident. It's about making sure our seniors, workers, and young people all have a future in the neighborhoods that they built. Most of all, I believe in good leadership isn't about political games, it's about results. It's about listening, showing up, and getting things done. Whether you're a lifelong New Yorker or new to our district, whether you voted for me or not, I will fight for you, each and every one of you. This campaign isn't about left or right. It's about right and wrong. And what's right is making sure that every New Yorker has a voice, a home, and a fair shot. Together with real leadership, we will build a city that works for all of us, together. So to join, support, and learn more about my campaign and community first policies, you can visit my website, jasonmurillo4nyc.com. That's Jason, M-U-R-I-L-L-O, for nyc.com. And one final note I want to share with you guys. I'm running for City Council in District 2 to fight for every New Yorker, regardless of politics, background, and income, But to win this fight, I need your help. I need everyone's support in this room. The New York City Matching Fund program means that every small donation, whether it's $10, $25, or $50, could be matched 8 to 1, turning grassroots support into real power. That means your contribution isn't just a donation, it's an investment in housing justice, tenant rights, law and order, and a city that puts people first. The big donors and special interest groups already have their candidates. But luckily, I'm not running for them, I'm running for you. And with your support, we will build a campaign strong enough to take them on, and I dare say, to win this election. So if you believe in this movement, please chip in today. Every dollar brings us closer to a fairer, more just New York. And the contribution cards are there, or you could come there, or I could come around, me or Veronica. And I thank you for the time. And together, all together here, and all those people outside, whether they like it or not, together we will make New York great again. Thank you. I'm Jason Murillo, and I am your next city councilman for District 2.
This is a question for both you and also Jason, since we have the opportunity to hear from both of you at this time. The question for Jason would be, what would be your number one issue in city council if you were to be elected that you would want to promote?
Well, it's simple. It's public safety and law and order. Day one, as soon as I'm sworn in to the city council, I'm gonna introduce a bill, and I will push to end cashless bail reform. That is the key issue. Once we end the loophole of cashless bail reform, if you commit a crime in our freaking city, you're going to freaking jail. That's it, end of story, end of discussion. If you commit any crimes in New York City and in Manhattan, especially the 5 boroughs, you're going to jail. You do the crime, you're gonna do the time. That's it. Law and order. November 4th, 2025, Maura Marin and Jason Murillo.
No Soundbites Allowed is a podcast hosted by Michael Vass. The podcast focuses on providing in-depth discussions on various political and social issues. As the title suggests, the aim is to go beyond quick sound bites and explore topics in greater detail. Michael Vass, the host, engages with guests to analyze and discuss current events, policies, and political ideologies. The live stream and videos cover a wide range of subjects, including politics, economics, social issues, and more. By delving into longer, more comprehensive conversations, No Soundbites Allowed aims to provide listeners with a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding contemporary issues. AI is listening. Shouldn't you know what AI knows? Aren't you tired of being treated like a child by major media parrots and want to be respected as an adult? There is nothing to lose and a lot to potentially gain, so check out No Soundbites Allowed on all major social media platforms.